this was intended to be an unboxing video on this, but you can see it's already outside of the box. For some reason this camera, I don't know if it's because I was using the waterproof case or what, the audio is just so quiet it may as well not have been there. So what we've got here is a 24-728 Lehigh Valley 639 Cornell red, and this is a sound engine. For some reason my distributor got shorted on this one in non-sound. I pre-ordered all 3 road numbers that they did, and I'm not a big fan of the sound, especially for the added cost. So the only way to get it was to get this one. So to get this road number, is that or go without. So these come in a larger box now, and it's pretty similar to the way they came before, except they eliminate the foam that sits in there, and the only problem is there's nothing. What happened with this one, and maybe I can show it without moving the engine, but the engineer's cab window came out, and the sunshade and those, I guess those are mirrors or visors, are a little bent. UPS dropped this box somewhere on the way to me is when this happened, I'm pretty sure. And all 3 of them have some damage to that. The sunshade is brass, and the other pieces are also metal. This is probably going to be shaky because there's no way to attach a tripod on this. So, put the box, it's got your sleeve, and there's nothing to hold those foam pieces in at this point either. They were both just flying around loose in there. So get this out of the way. Excuse the disaster area this layout is. Now, I already set this to now. It doesn't sound bad. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's a small sound. But gotta change that horn. It's a long chime. I know what CV it is, but I have to either go through them or do a little research to set it to. It should be just a 2 chime, I believe. One new feature on these is the headlight and the number boards are separate. They work from the same button, which can probably be reprogrammed. Or it may just be this is a factory sound and my other one is. One's natural, right out of the box on dirty track. It's all factory settings, the momentum, the whole works. I haven't touched anything other than the road number setting. Use the stop button there. almost a little further back here. There we got an Atlas GP38. Atlas C420. And the older run of the Bowser C628 there. As you can see, it's a touch, I don't know, it may not show in this light. It's a touch darker than this one. And, you know, it's perfectly correct for them not to be the same shade between washing and, but, you know, it's not like that Rapido RS11 was. It looked like it would glow in the dark. Let's see, just come together. Yes. There. Hang on a second. Okay, well, let's see what we got going on here. See, the straight basic decoder needs to be adjusted because it's pushing the other one pretty hard here. I would say that it's lighter because it slips pretty good. They look good together. Cobwebs and all. Well, we're trying to turn the headlight on the 640 and we're not getting anywhere. There we go. You can see here, all that stuff is on one LED, I would say. Yeah, it just glows. The momentum needs to be corrected to match the other one. So we get it off there. Now, take another look at this one. Change direction, see where the headlight comes on. The class lights are also on separate. I seem to have turned them off somehow. Maybe we can slip in a clip of them being green here, but of course, if you don't want to listen to this sound, you can turn it off. And it shuts off. So, there you have it. They do a nice job with these engines. For a plastic engine that retails for $200 for DC and $300 with sound, I really don't have anything to complain about. The you know, it's always a risk with the packaging, and who knows how many times that thing got banged around before it got put in the box that went to me, or what UPS did with it. There was a Bowser caboose in there that you could see where the box was damaged, but other than one wheel set somehow popped out, and one of the couplers needs to be messed with. But there was no other damage I could find, so. See, we're still making noises here. Must be gotta let the air out of the compressor. So I would say they used the same artwork. The letters in the road name are thicker than the others, but there was variation there. I'd have to look at some pictures to see. Probably no two are exactly alike. Even if you come back and compare this one, which represents factory painted EMD, the G is low, and then you come over here, and this is a Lehigh Valley repaint, but I believe the lettering is the same as the way Alco painted these originally, and you can see the G is higher. Of course, this is 411 with the oddball stripe, but all of the other ones I have are similarly. We've got, well, we can show you. Pay no attention to that garbage pile back there. There's a lot of, yeah, alright, don't worry about that. But, you know, they look good. I'm satisfied. Hopefully the audio on this is better. I don't know, we're going to find out. I gotta figure out whether I need to get a separate microphone for this or just what's going on. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. If I get the chance to get one that's DC, you know, I didn't really want to spend, even at cost. Maybe I'll do a swap, but I don't know. There's so many delicate little details and things. You start messing around, stuff gets broke. You know, there's a bar on these, I think on this side. It's a part of the handbrake detail, and it's tough to get the shell on and off without breaking that. So, because of course it's gone on this one. But oh. So there we go. While we're at it, here's the liner for the old box, and you'll notice that it has, in addition to screwing on, it's got this on the top that went kind of cradled the top of the engine and kept it from banging around. This is probably a better design. You know, and I will say that while the 3 Lehigh Valley ones are damaged, I have 2 Delaware and Hudson from this run. Now they don't have these shades or anything, but they look like they stayed put. So it could be just that little bit of a difference of sticking out there was all it took. And you don't, stuff like that you don't realize until it's in transit. So